Hey, Homefound homies, it's Michael here with your August update. It's hot and the market is interesting, so let's dive right in. Some of you may know this. Interest rates have improved. That is due to some weakening job report numbers, meaning there's more unemployment. The 10-year Treasury has had a decline, and then there was a big stock market sell-off. All things not necessarily good for the economy, but ironically, it's good for the housing market and rates. We've seen about a whole point improvement, decrease in rates since February. And the Feds haven't even dropped their Fed fund rate yet this year. Improvements in rate is always a good thing. On top of that, we are expecting in September that the Feds will drop the Fed's fund rate. We look at the CME Fed Watch tool. So I have a graph here for y'all to look at. And the CME Fed Watch projections show that there's a 100% probability that the Feds are going to drop rates in September. There's about a 50% probability that will be 25 bips. And there's a 50% probability it will be 50 bips. So it's not a matter of if they're going to go down, it's just a matter of how much they're going to go down. So on top of the improvement we've already seen, plus what we're likely to see from the Feds, we may see buyers start to pull themselves off of the sidelines. We've seen the boomers really moving the market right now. The first and second time home buyers have sort of been waiting, but with the likelihood that rates coming down will bring some more affordability to the table for them, there is some likelihood that we'll see them jump back into the market. And we have a lot of options on the market. So let's go and check that out now. As you look at the graph that I always present to you, every month we look at the active and pending report. This is a real live look at what's happening in the market. We have over 2,000 homes on the market in Ada County. The last time we have seen over 2,000 homes on the market in Ada County was summer of 2022, when we saw rates dramatically increase. So we've never seen this much inventory. Pendings are decreasing slightly, and we're seeing an increase in price drops week over week. All of that to kind of say there's some blood in the water. If you are kind of waiting on the sidelines to see what's out there for you, now might be a good opportunity. With rates dropping and buyers moving into the pool, some of that inventory may get eaten up. As it is right now, we have a lot of options and rates are low. So if the opportunity exists out there for you, I might jump on it. Lastly, let's go into the Boise market. This is my favorite piece to talk about with you guys. Our market is incredible. The Boise Metro is continuing to grow. We have 8 $1 billion projects that are going on in the Treasure Valley right now. There's Micron, there's Meta, there's Amazon, there's a ton of industrial stuff that's happening. You can feel the growth. You can see it. We have this first graph on the local highlights. And the first graph here shows over the last 10 years, we've seen the Boise Metro grow 24%. Those lower lines there, you'll see the U.S. averages. The U.S. metros are averaging about 6% over the last 10 years. So Boise has seen 4 times the amount of growth as the rest of the nation in the last 10 years. I know you can feel that. On top of that, which is actually really interesting, the population, the demographics of the people migrating to Boise, 54% of people are under the age of 34. I'm not going to make any comments about that. I actually don't fit into that category. So, but at the end of the day, it is really interesting to see that there's a younger population that is attracted to the Boise area. In my mind, I think that's good. Fresh blood is always good. And then lastly, the 10-year economic impact, we are estimating 40 new large mega companies coming to the area, and that's likely to bring over 10,000 new jobs. So growth is inevitable. You can comment on it, whether it's good or bad, but at the end of the day, this is just information. We are going to continue to grow. I think the question that you might want to consider asking yourself is, how can me and my family take advantage of this? If you're going to stay here in the Boise area, what can you do to help yourself and your family be set up for success? One of those things would probably be setting up an appointment with me. So I hope to see you all soon. Happy August, and I'll see you in September.